What's up, man? I'm Miguel. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's been a while. Hopefully you guys didn't miss me too much. But for today's video, I'm going to be talking about BDK Parfums Rouge Smoking. It's a bit almost finished, but it can still spray. So basically, I'm going to give you guys a really quick review. If you guys like what I'm talking about, then maybe you should go and try a sample of it as well. I'll spray whatever I can on my left hand, and then I'll post the notes on the screen, and then I'll describe to you guys how the smell is and all the other stuff about it. Alright. Left hand. Okay, decent amount for something that's basically done. This thing smells so nice. It almost smells like an exotic fruity soap. You know, like a Bath and Body Works type of sparkling soap. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Alright, the notes I smell in this. There's a smokiness, but the smokiness comes from the cinnamon. But let me start from top to bottom. At the top, I think there's some type of cherry. There's probably some lychee, might be pink pepper, and some type of flower, maybe geranium, because it's not so pungent rose smelling like, but it's a bit floral. And then in the mid, there's some type of woods. It might be cedar. There's some vanillas as well. I'm not sure what else could be there. Maybe some ylang to balance it out a little bit. I feel like there's also in the base definitely ambers, cinnamon, and maybe some type of incense, but it's not really prominent inside the fragrance. But the main notes that I get, to like summarize the fragrance, you'll definitely smell cherry with a combination of lychee, and then there's some cinnamon inside that gives a bit of a smokiness and a nice vanilla ambery dry down. So that's the main players of this fragrance. If I was to describe the smell of the whole fragrance based off of the main notes, that's what I would say are the main notes. I think also this fragrance, when you wear it in like warmer weather, it tends to have a more stronger cinnamon spicy note compared to when you're wearing it in like a colder time of the year. Because I used to wear this in the colder months, which I think it is more suitable for. However, it also still performs even right now. Like in the air, this has really good sillage. I don't know about the projection. I think the projection is pretty moderate, you know, 3 feet. When it comes to that sillage, you get 6 feet plus. Like it lingers in the air. Even right now, I can still smell the fragrance even though my hands are all the way down here, you know. So that's a very good thing about the fragrance. And I also would say that this is also similar to Naxos in the way that it performs in different type of seasons. Like Naxos is a bit sweeter when it's like, you know, hotter weather, but you still smell it in the air. It still performs. You could technically wear it any time in the year, but it would still work decently even in a warmer weather compared to what most people would tend to like to wear a fragrance that's very honey, tobacco dominant, which they would probably wear in the fall or winter. And I feel like this is also like that. And it's so well crafted. You can tell this is niche. It smells very expensive. The quality is there, and you can smell how smooth that the like notes transition, you know, from the top to the bottom. Like it's so nice. Also, this is a unisex fragrance, leaning feminine in my opinion. Obviously, all of these things that I'm saying that comes to opinions is very subjective. It's all about subjectivity. It's an opinion, all right? So to me, this is very unisex, but leaning feminine. Very sweet, gourmand-ish. But then there's that cinnamon that makes it a bit more robust, spicy, and you know, a man can pull it off just like a woman because it is targeted unisex. It smells really good. Like I would give this like a 9, almost a 10. I just don't know about the performance, and the price I think is definitely on the more expensive side. It is a niche fragrance. I can honestly see a woman wearing this more than a man in the winter time because it kind of gives you slight vibes of By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela. However, it's not robust and woody. It's like cherry, lychee, and then florals, and a nice hint of spice that's so smooth. Like the cinnamon in this reminds me of like, you know, those heart candies, the cinnamon or heart spicy candies, but when you keep it in your hand and all the red color comes off onto your hands and it leaves a mark and the candy becomes white. The vibes of the cinnamon in this fragrance gives me those vibes of that candy when most of the coating, the red coating, which is mostly saturated with the cinnamon flavoring, is like coming off. You're left with that white candy. and basically it has that sweetness with the remnants of that cinnamon. However, when you get closer to your skin, that's when you get more prominent spicy cinnamon. And then you might say, okay, you know what? It's not as feminine smelling as I thought. But in the air, very sweet and powdery-ish to a certain extent. But it's more cherry floral with a slight like dirtiness that makes it more unisex and spicy, and even a man could pull it off. This will definitely get you compliments, hands down. This is the type of fragrance women would wear on themselves, and if a man can pull it off, it's like, ooh la la, who is this man? Why does he smell so good? So I definitely think you guys should try this out. And let me know if you guys want me to review another fragrance from this house. I was thinking about getting BDK's Gris Charnel. I know there's an eau de parfum and an extrait version. Some people say the extrait or extrait is better. I don't know. I might just go EDP then extrait. Not too sure. But if you guys can get 10 likes on this video, I will definitely go out and get a sample of BDK's Gris Charnel, because there's a lot of hype on that one. But yeah, that's been the video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, night, and evening. Peace.